Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
Yes, there are. We have a choice of things we can do. Turn off, talk to Sergeant Yumi. We have all of these tasks, but the important thing is we have just embarked on this terror morph thing, and that seems like it's kind of hanging fire. Given that there was a terror morph attack on Tau Ceti 2, and Hadrian was kind of worried, let's do this now. I would feel very bad if I delayed this to do other things.
Been looking for you. Let's talk.
Okay, let's talk.
I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you. Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process.
I'll consider it.
I suppose we will. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
If you don't talk to her, I think she shows up practically every time you land.
Cydonia. The UC clings to its old ways. I suspect the Sol system would be abandoned otherwise.
No comments about the Trackers Alliance, Andreja? It's a recent addition.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other level.
Do you imagine anyone actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
Hey, Trade Authority. We actually want to talk to the person in the back. Let's talk to the person in the
you
front.
looking for anything in particular?
If we can sell them
hey,
stuff.
What's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out. Cool. That's what we do here.
Oh, sell. I can drop some various pieces of junk on him. Have any spare food? Not. These are all persuasion foods. I am doing a mindless run today. I'm going to keep the Vanguard stuff because we're going to collect that all together and put it on a mannequin somewhere. The rest of these can go. Space Trucker, Bounty Hunter Pack. We have a full set of UC Vanguard at this point, which I could wear. Hold on. That looks like the 3 weapons that I was leaving on Andreja.
See you around.
Hey, girl. Can I strip you of weapons?
Yes? Did you need me to carry something for you?
Beat Microgun Magstorm. Well, let's give her the spare weapons and then decide what we're going to take back and sell. So This magpole, oh, proper order. So the top end drum beat here is anti-personnel. So we'll take back this guy. So there's a drum beat, and there's a microgun. There's a mag storm she's currently using. There. She never runs out of rounds. So 11, 777, and 50. Nope.
Is that it then?
And now we can sell our spare weapons.
How's it going? Can I help? Sounds like a plan.
Is there anything else I can sell to him? I really should put my spare Sea Vanguard spacesuit on a mannequin in the ship at some point. So what's he got? Oh, what can I sell from the Razor Leaf? Oh, good lord. Don't sell the emergency power cells. I'm going to sell all these resources. Let's keep the books and notes and so on. These are not significant mass. Books I can do something with. I really should move stuff into my inventory. Next time we're in the ship, I'll grab. Space Rogue outfit we're going to keep. We're going to keep the Mark I space helmet. I must have tossed all my inventory into the ship at one. Mark I we definitely don't want to keep. Mark I and Constellation we're keeping. In the ammo and the weapons. I need to bring those into my main inventory to evaluate. Buying. Always use more digipicks. And I'm not sure whether we have any pharmaceuticals for the stuff. That Paramore is great stuff. I'm going to always stock up on Paramore. It's the highest persuasion chance. There's another hard target. How does that compare with what I've got? This is 136 range and 136, 257. Yeah, but it's not better than what I've got.
Come back anytime.
Let's grab everything out of the Razor Leaf. And then I'm going to put some stuff back. Power cells, maps. Those are quest items. Leave all that in the ship. Ship. I will go ahead and just carry all the wine with me. If I can. Leave my Space Rug outfit in the ship. Vanguard and Mark I go in the ship. This does Constellation. And we're not leaving any weapons in the ship. Either I'm carrying them because I want to use them or I'm going to sell them.
Take
now we
your
can sell
time.
weapons.
And ask... Yeah, let's get you...
I think we can just sell those. Yep. All set.
Yo, stay good out there.
That was a little bit of an extra side trip. And we talked to
Invoices can be
Oktai.
collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
Just this one time? I am all too aware that once one starts doing favors for the Trade Authority, it can be difficult to stop.
Yeah, I'm not your bill collector.
Yes, not everything needs to be a transaction.
Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Cydonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
I like him more than I like the bartender. He wants to be paid, but he's not demanding that I pay him that money up front.
Crime's at an all-time low around Cydonia.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Wow, you can get pretty hostile to him.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker? Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker? Quite the bold claim to make. But if you are actually willing to help Percival, well, I might be inclined to return the favor. A friend to one devil is a friend to us all. That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Crossing the Trade Authority could be perilous. There are real stakes here.
And, one friend of Percival's to another. Cydonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that led out right into the Authority's storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear? Ooh, and you might need these. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
That's my plan.
Hey, you.
So, yeah.
Scary friend, come here.
I agree with Andreja. I don't like dealing with the Trade Authority, but crossing them, not good either.
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker?
I am not going to intimidate this guy. He's a nice kid.
Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Oktai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh, I know what comes next.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research.
Yeah, we could do that.
Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore. Great, great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far, shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Andreja, we got the fun part coming up next. Yeah, let's talk real quick.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them? Ah, you were acquainted with some of the members before. I was not. This is all new to me. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
I did notice that initial affinity with Andreja is much, much lower.
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death. I know. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite. No, but it seems to make things much, much easier. I envy that. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I've never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense? Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Oh, Vladimir understands you too. Onward! So the next step in delivering devils, we're going to go down and kill the spacer leader in the deep mines.
Delivered what was by all accounts a passionate and moving sermon on greed and the responsibility of man. A small gathering of Sanctum Universum faithful listened to hear their founder, but some passerbys expressed frustration. I was just going to Galbank, one person said. Do I have to be subjected to universal propaganda? But this view may be in the minority, as the message of the Universals continues to spread far and wide.
Universals remind me of some real-life religious groups, some of the better ones. Actually believe in peace, forgiveness, and being nice. I've got more than one spot turned on. I have an activity. Oh, right, because there's optionals here. We are headed for the deep mines, which is there. Looking at the recording, I think I'm going to be looking for a good point to make a cut video, and perhaps, yeah, it's kind of a long run out there, so what I'm going to do is I will chop the video here. Yeah, I'm going to chop the video here. We're going to pick it up when we get to the mines.